Now welcome to another
Monday.
Meme Monday, where I will once again, with something,
Okay.
I will once again be responding or reacting to the memes that have been posted in the Discord server or sent to the email address in the description below, which you yourself can do, either one of those. So do we have a theme?
No-ish?
No-ish.
I didn't set one. I'll say that.
So there is one, but it wasn't set.
No, it was
Is it
not.
anything? I have to ask, were there any Godzilla memes sent this week?
What? Who would send Godzilla memes
boy.
after last week talking about Godzilla for memes that had nothing to do with Godzilla?
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault you liked him so much.
All right, let's begin.
Look at how happy he is.
He's always happy.
He's on Monster Island. Look at he's showing all the rest of the monsters. Like, guys, I did it. I got an Oscar, guys.
He did.
Academy Award-winning Godzilla.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Excellent movie. Mm-hmm. Everybody should go see it.
They really should.
Or, well, I mean, when you come home.
Minus zero. We're not
Yeah.
minus one.
You can't really go.
I just want to call it minus zero. I don't know. Zero sounds so much cooler.
I guess so. When is that coming to, like, home? When can we see it again?
Sometime? I don't know. I'm not an expert. I haven't looked it up.
Okay. Next. This guy didn't win an Oscar until he was 70 years old and had starred in 38 movies. Never stop following your dreams.
Look at that.
It's about time.
Inspiration for all of us. That's what Godzilla really is.
You never know when you're going to find your true calling.
I mean, at least he didn't have to turn to other ways and make money.
What? Where are we? You're trying to take us into weird places.
Not trying.
I feel like you are.
I don't know. You always go to weird places.
You know, it happens. Next. I face swapped Gollum and Yoda. What have I done?
It kind of looks more like yogurt from Spaceballs.
A little
I
bit?
can see it a little.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
The Gollum,
It looks really wise.
that's
tired.
not what I was thinking, but
Sleepy?
not also what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I'm not going to...
Stone?
A little bit.
Does that mean Yoda looks that way to you normally? Because all they do
No.
is swap the faces, so that's Yoda's face you're calling that.
No, Yoda normally looks pretty wise. I don't know, it's something on
I don't know, he
Gollum's
looks...
face.
Well, if
I
one
mean,
of
with
them
the
is stone,
coloring.
the other one's definitely on crack or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, Yoda
That's
is definitely...
Florida man. That's Florida man Yoda.
Come on now.
Come on, admit it. Florida man Yoda right
The
there.
sad part is, like, we didn't insult anybody because everybody watching from Florida is just nodding right now. Like,
Because
yep.
they're like, yeah,
we
yeah,
know.
we know.
Next. Godzilla -1 won just one Oscar, but Oppenheimer, its prequel, won 7 of them.
Yeah, it is really the prequel. Godzilla was
it
born
is.
from the atomic age, one could say.
It's kind of weird how actually linked those movies are.
It's kind of funny. I like it. I like it a lot.
Especially because they really do focus on
Original
the
Godzilla
aftermath
was
of World War II
made
in
from
-1. Yeah.
the testing and the bombs and all
Well,
that.
it was more than a test.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, his origins in other movies are a little different sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
sometimes it is more of like...
But yeah, this is the generalized. This is what really made Godzilla. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Should have got more Oscars, though. I mean...
It only got nominated for one, so the fact that it only won one should tell you something.
It's batting 1,000.
It is. How many... I've won every Oscar I've ever gone for.
So have I, though. Because it's none. Yeah, see? See how easy that can be twisted? It's misinformation or something.
Your whole life is misinformation. Next.
That is the meanest thing you've ever said to me. I don't even know what it means exactly. Next. How Enoch's parents met. That is an unholy union right there.
He's more machine than man.
Oh boy. We're just moving on. Next. It really do be like that 4,000 years ago. Great pyramids. Okay. Today. That's a real thing too. Like the first time I saw it or heard about it, I thought it was
AI
fake or something. Yeah. No, that's real.
I would love to see something on the inside of it, but at the same time on the outside of it, I would hate to live near it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it's like looking at you in the bathroom in the morning?
Or just, it's got to be so distracting just being driving, you know.
I've heard that it has caused accidents.
It's got to be. I mean.
I couldn't not look at it if I drove past.
I know
know.
you have issues driving, not looking at things. But anyway.
What you do when you drive, you look at things.
No, you look at the road in front of you.
But But what about all the things?
That's for the passenger to do.
That's why I don't drive.
That's why when we drive
Chauffeur?
somewhere scenic, who gets to drive? Me, because I won't look. I will watch the road, and you will just enjoy the scenery.
I drove, a lot. When
Yeah,
we
you
went
do.
to
You do drive a lot when we take... I'm not trying to say you don't drive when we take road trips, but if it's like a scenic mountain view or something pretty, no, I can't let you drive. We'll end up off the road.
I'm not that bad.
Pretty bad. Next. Palpatine. Now might be a good time to become the Senate. That's my secret captain. I'm always the Senate. All right, this gets a hammer because this is another one of my off-quoted things. You know it too, don't you?
I do. I just don't need to hear you say it all the time.
I know, but it is. So we're gonna give it a hammer because, I say it a lot.
There's a lot of things you say a lot.
I know, it's really repetitive, isn't it? No comment. Next. Somehow, Aspire made a worse Battlefront launch than EA. Well played.
That's hilarious, because it's true.
We'll give it another hammer.
And they did it with something that already was gold, and they, made it bad.
Yeah, how do you make a game, or take a game that is a beloved classic and just screw it up?
I don't know, ask Aspire.
Do we want them to make old Knights of the Old Republic? Really? I mean... I don't think so.
We don't have a choice. Poe doesn't know either.
Poe doesn't know anything. He just knows somehow things happen. That's Star Wars for you. Somehow. Next. Samuel L. Jackson has made around $357,161,000 from his movies. He averages around 2,200 words per movie in 156 movies. That's about $1,040 per word. Wow. MFers was 1,116 of those words. Samuel L. Jackson has made roughly $1.16 million from saying MFer. I can't even say it once in this video.
And yet.
Think
about how much you could make just by saying it.
If only that were true. There would be some really rich people in the world if you could make money off profanity. Really rich. But that's kind of weird to think.
It's a lot of money he's made.
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's almost $500,000 from making movies. Or $500 million, excuse me.
Yeah, let's say million.
Million.
He passed that ages ago.
Exactly. He makes that for swearing twice. What am I talking about? Next. Okay, this is a serious debate.
I know which one I would pick.
Number 2.
Oh, good. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
It's obviously number 2 because who wears their necktie at the top of the neck? Neckties are worn at the base of the neck.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be right under your...
It would look really weird if humans wore them at the top of the neck rather than the base of the neck. Yeah. So I can't take this debate seriously because the answer seems too obvious.
There's no debate.
Anyone who says number 1 doesn't know what they're talking about.
This gets questionable quality for even suggesting there's a debate.
Yeah, why would you put it... It's like a giraffe. Would you really put it at the top of his neck?
No, it would look stupid.
It would look stupid.
A giraffe with a necktie right at the top of his head would look stupid.
Would look stupid. Yeah. The bottom of the neck much more...
Yeah, he would look dapper.
Yeah. He'd probably have a bow tie because...
It would probably be a bow tie would have dots on it or
No, it would just be solid because you can't... Yeah, it would clash way too much.
I was kind of joking, but...
Now I'm thinking about Jeffrey from Toys R Us.
Oh, don't remind me of Toys R Us. That's one of the greatest losses of our time. Next. Sailor Naboo keeps making jokes about Thor and Godzilla being more than friends in Meme Monday episode 106.
That's great.
Godzilla, a fan of Meme Monday, he certainly would be. We do celebrate him around here. Watching the episode. Yeah.
It's okay, Godzilla. You owned him.
We'll give this one a hammer because as long as there's no more.
What do you mean?
We needn't have any more of this.
This what?
You know what?
You know what?
What do you... I don't know what... whatever. We're moving on. Next. Me, my lord, I have found a disturbing video regarding Ahsoka, Thor Skywalker. What do you have, Nazgul? Let's see. How Star Wars accidentally made one of its heroes a fascist. I see. Are they implying Hera is a fascist now?
I suppose so.
I have not had this pop up, but it's got quite a few views there.
I like that the Nazgul are now sending you reports.
Well, that's what they've always been doing. That they are very good at that. You don't even know how.
I don't think I want to know.
On top of things the Nazgul are. They're quality, one might say.
Well, I'd say you were on top of things, but you're usually on the bottom.
Come on. Come on. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. We got... Yeah. Interesting. I'm curious how Hera is a fascist, but not curious enough to watch, I guess. No. Next. Planet killer. System killer. Fleet killer. How did I know where this was going?
Franchise killer.
Franchise killer. And it's been more than one. Indiana Jones. I mean, not that Indiana Jones necessarily needed to continue as a franchise, considering Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones, but there were possibilities.
In my head, there are only 3 Indiana Jones, and that's the way I think I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
3 Indiana Jones, perfect.
I thought, it's so
6
weird.
Star Wars, perfect.
You're like that meme. Perfection.
Perfection.
Anyway, I'm going to stop what I was going to say. We're just going to move on to the next one.
Excellent.
From now on, every Godzilla movie that is made will now say, starring Academy Award winner Godzilla. That is all. Nice.
They should say that, because Godzilla won an Academy Award, so they definitely need to give him credit in every movie.
Yeah. This gets a lightning cake.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's not the rules you gave for lightning cake, is it?
No, you're thinking
about
you're
something else. Something else. Something that doesn't make sense. Okay.
No, it does make sense. That's the new one.
But the new one doesn't make sense.
What did I call it again?
Rule...
The humble hat or something?
No, in the new one doesn't make sense with the rule when you have this one.
Why?
No, whatever.
The wholesome hat. Yeah. Right?
I'm not reminding you of what it is.
Well, I remember how you get a wholesome hat.
I know you remember how you get one.
Because I was very excited to figure it out.
Redacted conversation is now over.
We had to pause and discuss what is what in the world of badges, we call them. Thor badges.
Thor badges, which don't make any sense.
That makes sense.
No, they do not. We just had that discussion.
No. I don't know why I decided that was...
No, you made weird choices and we have to live with them.
Yeah. We're going to keep it, though. Someday someone will get one. Next, the Jedi. Anakin. Padme's Naboobies. Speaking of redacted conversations, that is the weirdest timing ever.
Yeah, it is weird because I don't pay too much attention when I put these in order.
Well, you didn't know it was going to lead to an offshoot conversation on the last meme because I just randomly gave out a lightning cake for no reason. Mm-hmm. That's how you get one of those. Like I'm gonna just give like one out per video randomly.
Maybe. And he'll forget that he's giving one out per video, so it'll be just
every now and then.
Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
When he remembers.
Yeah. Next, the scariest things on Earth. The dark, clowns, sharks, serial killers, spiders, a cop making a U-turn.
Yep, that's it right there.
Why is that scary?
Because if they're making a U-turn, you automatically go, it's me.
Okay.
They're coming for me.
Oh, see, I don't immediately assume that, I guess.
Most normal people do.
I haven't been pulled over in a very, very, very long time.
Oh, good for you. Mm-hmm. It's been a long time for me, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't get pulled over unless you're not telling me something.
Yeah, because you who's at home all day.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't give...
Who gets the mail doesn't notice the tickets coming in.
We have a long driveway. It's a walk. Sometimes I drive down there, so I do drive from time to time.
If the cop U-turns to pull you over in the driveway, something's really wrong.
Something's really wrong, indeed. All right, we're moving on. Next, I would never repeat how tall I am. No, I would never mention that I'm 6'4" more than once.
You do all the time. You always do. So
when?
Godzilla is more of a gentleman than you.
Is he, though? This is questionable quality. I think they're calling me out on something.
I don't think so. I think Godzilla's just talking about himself.
No, it's questionable.
He's just saying he would never do that.
Questionable.
He's not talking about how somebody who is sometimes bent over isn't his...
Come on. Now you're not even like trying to like play with words.
Well,
you're
I'm
just like
saying you're not as tall when you're bent over.
Good.
Right?
God, this needs to end.
I didn't
You're still the same height,
to
technically.
Send any Godzilla memes.
No,
They just came. That's all. Yeah, I know you. You know.
We're moving on. We're not even gonna. All right. Hey Thor, why don't you bring those sweet lightning cakes? What?
You gotta keep reading.
It's like sometimes I feel like I predict the future without realizing it.
You gotta keep reading because they can't see the meme.
Okay, starting over. Hey Thor, why don't you bring those sweet lightning cakes over here and I'll show you a real hammer of quality. You can't refuse Godzilla, Thor. I probably could.
I don't think you could.
This is questionable as well. Questionable quality.
Godzilla's an Academy Award winner. He is not questionable. You should be honored.
Whoever sent the meme in is questionable. Questionable.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't know. I think this is a great meme.
You are wrong. We're moving on. Next. Me submits more memes for Meme Monday. Thor Skywalker gives me Meme Monday awards from episode 101, a hammer of quality, giving me 2 hammers. Man, congratulations. Sailor Naboo gives my Godzilla Daddy meme episode 106 her famous buttercorn, finishing the duo of awards from her.
Means they've already earned a rolling pin.
That's not easy to do.
No.
Me. This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to give this anything because that would be like cheating, I feel like. It's like soliciting an award. We can't do that.
He's not asking for an award. He's
no,
just
technically they're not.
They're
I
just
understand.
saying how many awards they've gotten.
Which is impressive.
And I do like that they were the submitter of the Daddy meme, which I gave Buttercorn without telling you.
You never tell me. I don't even know what this.
I put them where I decide they're supposed to be.
No, 2 hammers is impressive. Most impressive. Next. That's it?
That's the end.
I feel like that was a short week.
Well, I've been trying to make them a little shorter because half an hour is a long time.
Not for the people watching it.
No, probably not for the people watching it.
Not for me who sits here for 20 minutes and
no,
gets
but
to get up.
It's a long time for me who's editing it.
Yes, I know. And everybody appreciates the editing. I'm sure everybody in the comments below will say thank you, Sailor, for
You don't
editing.
have to. I can be the unsung hero.
Jeez. I mean, it's not like I'm 6'4" or anything. But for now, that's all we got for you this time. So now it is your turn to take to the comments below and tell us what you think of this week's memes, or you can always continue to post them in the Discord server, or send them to Naboo at the email address in the description below. Whatever the case may be, send those memes somewhere, let's talk some Star Wars, and until next time, thanks for watching.